Don't miss that.
This seat is bootless. Until boots. That's exactly what it is. She's just... And she's like a fucking ninja. Seriously, she's a fucking ninja. Because if you're not paying attention, she will snag that fucking thing. It's like you think you have her, you think you have her, you think you have her. Oh shit, she stole it. Bomb me? Come on, bomb me one time here, buddy. Damn it, where are my bombs? This is why I hate standard. Because you spend half your fucking escape looking for a goddamn bomb. Can't do that because... And then you're stuck fighting additional enemies, just hoping that you're gonna fucking find one. I don't know why I did this one. Shit. We'll catch these on the other way. Yeah, on the way back. Well, I got my my chores in. I had to go get some pet food for the cats. While I was there, there was a cute little gray kitten that is basically what Jasper looked like when Jasper was little. That I'm happy that, well, I'm glad that we can't have, or we shouldn't. We could, but we shouldn't have a fourth cat. Because that cat was fucking adorable. Maybe 3 months old. Just as cute as can be. But then I remember, it's like, this is how Jasper looked. And that's not a good thing. Because Jasper fooled us. Actually, I'm glad I didn't kill that one off screen, because I would not have known if a bomb would have dropped. So, 0 bombs. Going back up. We'll kill this guard here. Oh, no, we won't. Hi. You gonna lay down now? You full of pizza? She got all of it. She's the turd. Plenty of arrows, no bombs. That's not good. It's already at 4:15, and we're just now hitting the throne. This is why I hate standard. Because you could spend a minute down here just looking for fucking bombs, and if maybe they'll drop, maybe they won't. But your entire opening sequence is dependent on it. Now we're gonna spend like a minute in the rope room. We're gonna have like a 6.5 minute escape, and that's if we get lucky. Fuck! Come on, man. We're at 5 minutes already. We're not gonna get it, are we? We are not gonna get it. Hate doing extra work here just to try to get a rupee bomb drop, but we're out of time. We're out of options. It's worth it if you get it, but if you don't, man. Yeah, I just wasted a minute. Hate standard. Fuck standard. That's it. No bomb. We gotta come back. Which means there's something important there. We'll probably kill one of these rats and get a bomb then. Wow. God, I hate standard so much because of this. 2 fairy drops, but no bombs. That makes all the fucking sense in the world. We know those 3 items are live, too. We found the map already. Arrgh. Arrgh. Fire bad! Figured there's no way we could get 2 Agar required seeds in the same day, right? I still can't. So Mitsuri, I don't know if you stayed on. So we confirmed the shenanigans run. Yeah, both Canes were behind each other. So the Cane of Samaria was in GT, and the Cane of Burna was in Turtle Rock. It was on Laser Bridge. So there's no way I was going to win that race. 0. We were discussing right after what the chances of that actually happening, and the percentage is minuscule. It's much less than 1%. Like maybe point. Like I was being gracious and saying 0.5%, and I think that's I think that's low. I'm sorry, I think that's high. I think it's much lower than that. God, now we gotta go the long route. We never even found a bomb here. We gotta go the long route here. Yeah, it's probably less than call it 0.3%. I'm just gonna, it's arbitrary, but that looks great, babe.
The D got a little faded, the ink faded a bit.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, that looks really good. So now we're going to find the lantern, and we're going to have an Agar required seed again, because fucking both mitts are going to be in Dark World, or Hammer, or some shit. And we're already down a minute. We got to go back. I just want to bet the boots are in there or some shit. Wouldn't that be just something to have boots down there and escape? Or both gloves? I've had that happen. Actually, the both gloves has happened before. And yes, it was one of those that got missed. Didn't find a fucking bomb. Had to go back later. 2 fucking gloves. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me once. It was a while ago, but it's a nice rod. Didn't find that earlier today, did we? Wow, we found Master Sword and the Ice Rod. I feel real good about this seed so far.
Being sarcastic.
Yes.
Checking. Quite
It was there. It was there. You couldn't hear the eye roll. Fuck. Why couldn't we get any of these triple bomb drops earlier? That'd been so nice. Just, hey, here you go, 3 bombs. Don't farm shit. No, fuck you. I'm gonna give you nothing and you like it. That's with the seed's voice. That's what it sounds like. Alright, I'm actually going to do this one blind because we have nothing. The chances of there being something here is much higher. We have literal nothing at this point, so... We don't even know if that ice rod is required. Probably won't know for another good 15-20 minutes. Seriously, already I'm concerned about escape. And it takes about 1.5 minutes to get back there. 7-2 green. Because I took a different route. I do my normal map check. So, if we find $50, we'll probably do the Zora route. Probably do the Zora check. God, that's like our 6th different arrow pickup. That's pretty ridiculous. We have plenty of arrows. We do not need any more. You got tomato sauce stuck in your claw or something? Trying to lick it out?
Probably.
I'm actually going to pick this 20 up, just because I think the intention is we're going to do... we're going to do Zora, as long as we find the money. Which we're 30 away now, so chances are increased that we will. Now we don't need to find a 50+. Jesus, arrows galore. It's pretty ridiculous. We don't need any more arrows, guys. There's our money. Ether. Yeah. Yeah, how's, where is he at? When I last saw, he just finished Swamp. So he'd finished Swamp, he was going to be heading towards, Mire. Has he died anymore? I know he died early, I missed it, but I know he died early. He died on, Troll Dorm. It's like, that's a race I could never do. I take so many hits randomly. Oh, okay, so he's had some bad deaths, yeah. I mean, that's so difficult. Low percentage? Are you kidding me? So you're basically a Master Sword and one-hit knockout? I mean, that's ridiculous. Well, at least we don't have to go back through Escape the long way. That is kind of nice. Shit. Come on. Oh, no! I've had that happen to me before, too, but yeah, not in something like that. Oh, that's horrible. That is the worst. Yeah, that can happen. Or a guard pull up. It's happened to me in Enemizer. I know that. I've died to that in Enemizer. One-hit knockout is the one mode I've never played, and I never will. It just... I can't. I do not have the ability to do that. Do you think we need those arrows? Do we have enough? Ooh, overshot that just a hair. But we have the good setup here. We can go straight in. Yeah, oh god. The profanity from me would have been just ridiculous. Motherfucker, goddamn. Fuck your mother. That's exactly what it would be. Very sorry. Very sorry. He'll never be on here again. We are so very sorry. Please don't leave us. Yes. Ooh. Okay, that's a good pickup, actually. Alright, let's do the back of Sank. They just put up one of those technical difficulties, you know. Play some pianos, like play some elevator music. See it right there with that guard. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we're so sorry. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. I was just waiting for one of those rats to drop a bomb. I am very happy that that glove was where it was, because, yeah. It definitely would have been the last place I would have gone back to. I would have gone all the way through Eastern before doing that. So, what do we need? Just hammer? Or another glove? Why did I do that? I picked up 300 drops. I did not. I did not need 20 bucks. Is it actually above 40? Alright, so we're obviously going to do this. You know, there's obviously no reason not to do this. God. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I just realized this. We're going to do pod first. We're going to do pod first. Now, we're four-hearting this, so we got to be a little careful here. And obviously, if pod is a pendant, we won't probably finish it. In fact, I'd love it if it was, and it is. That's kind of nice. So this is actually going to work. We're going to get the, we'll get the front half of this done. We'll do all the way to the maze, and then we'll mirror, and then we'll go in and do, Eastern. That actually works out great, because then I don't have to do the turtle room. And nobody wants to do the turtle room. hate doing the turtle room completely in the dark. And if you don't have the mirror when you do this, there's 0 chance you're going to want to come here and do this. So we have a good advantage here with the with this. Now we don't know where the lantern is, but it's fine. It's out here somewhere. Telling you, at least 8 times a seed I do that. At least 8. Do what I can. Good idea. Just hope he doesn't come in. Wow, pendant is or a pedestal is almost already available to us. We just don't have any way to get desert cleared. But because Thieves Town is one, we got that already. What was wait? What was the idea? What was the item in the well? Was it the ice? Oh, was it the ice rock? Had to be the ice rock. And we're gonna mirror out from here. Okay, this is a live item. This could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we want one of those. So we'll finish this, and then we'll go do Eastern, and we'll make up our mind after that. One. Can we get a second one? Yep. So far, this has been a bust. But there are 3 items. There's still 4 chests left in here. There's 3 items left, so I don't want to die by pot on this one. And we're actually going to do the lesser known, just because we only have, 3 hearts or 4 hearts in here, and I do not want to die in here. There's the compass, so we're only going to get 2. We're going to leave 1 item on Helma. We're not going to do it, though. Money. God, that's another. I think that's like the last 300 drop. I think we found all of them. Come on, one time. Boot me. Womp, womp, womp. And death via pod. That is very unfortunate. It's a good 4-minute loss of time. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh well. Shit happens. Don't get fucked by pod that often. Doesn't happen very often. Usually there's... And there still might be something in there I didn't do help. It's very possible there's still something in there. We're gonna have to do the full clear here. You know that already. But at least we don't have to come back here. Unless, again, it's Pet or Helm has got something. The chances is pretty slim. These items have been just wonderful. Unique item is in plain sight. Okay. Have we seen an item in plain sight yet? That was a piece of heart. I don't think we've seen one yet, actually. Shit. Bumped a little off on that one. So that leaves Pyramid. What else? Pyramid, Death Mountain. We'll probably hit Death Mountain anyway. Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? I already fucked this up. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Because it's going to be difficult to do this now, unless I want to... There we go. For a compass, too! Woohoo! We win! Fucker. So, does that mean we should check Pyramid when we leave here? I think it does. I think it means we should go check Pyramid. Doing this completely in the dark. I'm a weenie. I'm a weenie. I don't want to die in this room. It is easy to die in here, to be honest. It really is. I do have a fairy, I forgot about that, but still, I don't want to use it here. Actually got kind of lucky there. I thought I woke up the left Igor, but it wasn't. It was just the amoeba fuck swing came down instead of in any other direction. They both did. Alright, yeah, so I think when I leave here, I am going to go do Pyramid. Why do I suck at this lately? It's 'cause nothing! Oh, fuck me sideways. it this way then. We're still gonna check it, but we're gonna do it from the south up. So we're actually gonna do the catfish route. We'll get hype out of the way, and then we'll go do catfish. We'll go do check pyramid and catfish. If I hadn't gotten that clue, I wouldn't do this, but unique item in plain sight, that's limited to a few options. There's not many things that could be. Boots are one of them. Let's see if we can do this without actually dying. Because the boot hint is guaranteed, there's a chance that it's the boots that are out in, you know, sitting on the fucking pyramid or some shit. Okay. I gotta be careful, I have one fucking heart here. This is why I could not do one-hit knockout. Mitsuri, is Zelda still going? I don't have it up, so... Oh, okay. Zelda's fucking more important than me. It looks like he's still going based off of what I'm seeing on the title, but... Oh! Oh, yes, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't I just get done saying that it can only be a few things? That's what I'm talking about. And that is why you check that. When you get that hint, you have to assume... You have to assume... I mean, I have the fairy, I just don't want to use it there. You have to assume that it's talking about the boot hint. Because, again, you're always going to get a boot hint. And in plain sight, a unique item is in plain sight. Kind of limits what it could be. I don't know why I pulled up there. It really does. It limits what the options are, so that's why you got to attack that one. And we're going to save quit here. And then we'll go do the Dark Kakarot. Woo! That's a shot. Oh my goodness. God, do I sequence break this now? Do I sequence break this? There's a lot of items up there. I think I do. I think I do. I think I'm gonna sequence break this. Oops. +1 bonk. Let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna be able to, Ooh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. You're right, that's pretty bad. Whatever. So we're gonna check. What order do we want to do this in? I'm still gonna save quit, and then I think I'm gonna go around from Paradox. Yeah, the only drawback of doing it this way is Quake. If we need it, but hey. Some cash above the pose. Well, we don't have to do that. That's really good information. Since we have them hooks. Oh, that's right. I picked up the mushroom too. I gotta remember to do that. You know, I want to find the Dead Rock Queen. Like, the mother of all Dead Rocks. And I mean that literally, like, where all of the Dead Rocks spawn. From that wicked womb. And just smash her over the head with a hammer.
That's just not nice, babe.
Well, neither are Dead Rocks. They should have thought about that before they were dicks. Well, you can kill them. There is a way to kill them. You can powder them or quake them, and then they turn into that little blob thing, and then you can kill them. It just requires little effort. All right, well, we haven't found... Okay, that much I acknowledge that. You just want to see him just shatter into a million pieces? Fuck yes. That would be great. Some booms. Let's go do Hera. Again, this is sequence broken, so if we find the lantern or the flute up here, obviously we know what's what. Wow, 2 people have forfeited already. 1UP and Dataplug have both forfeited. It's interesting. Neither one of those guys are really that bad a runner. Why you forfeit a race like this? It is an annoying race, I'll give you that. Battle is held by the Cack. Apparently I can't speak today. Me no speak up. Well, we know green pendant's off the table. What is that, desert? It's desert, right? Yeah, it's desert. Alright, so that's off the table. We still have all of Village of Outcasts at this point. And we know that we're going to find Hookshot is Hell with the Fishes, yes. That's a great hint if you don't already have this. Alright, 2 items. Hey, we're out of here. I mean, we've actually gotten 2 good items. We found the mirror and the hookshot from Zora and the Catfish, so, I mean, that's really good. Those are not 2 items you normally would find like that. Unlike, you know, how about both canes hidden behind GT? But that never happens in a bingo fucking race where you're required to have it. Not angry. Not angry at all. That's horrible. I mean, how bad is that? Seriously. How is it possible that both?
Extra pockets.
Oh, you put the extra pockets in there? That looks really good, babe. Huh. But again the percentages of that are so stupid low.
See, I don't have one of those in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put baby washcloths in one. Put the lotion on the other one.
Yeah, and it's but the fucking mirror is hidden on Aga. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's exactly it. It is. It is what it is. No, that's shenanigans in a nutshell right there for you. That's what the shenanigan races are all about. I don't know why I just did that. I was thinking about speed spinning for some reason, and there's no speed spin there. So, I guess we just do... I mean, we gotta do Skullwoods anyway, so we might as well just do it now. And then we'll head down to Village of Outcasts. We'll do the south route. We also do have the... we did pick up the Cape. So we can do that. Is Cape on the sequence? No, Cape was in Eastern, right? I think Cape was in Eastern. So, we can do that. What do we need? We need to find the cane. We need to find flute. Flippers. That's it. Unless we need bombos. Oh my god. I mean, she already gives us hell. I mean, she'd probably just terrorize me even more. So this morning, she woke me up at 6:45. I didn't actually get out of bed until like 7:30 to feed her. Because she wants food, of course. That's all she cares about is food. But yeah, I fed her at, it was about 7:30 is when I finally got up to feed her. Let's see if I can conserve a touch of magic here. Just because we are a Master Sword makes it slightly... But, she was up all morning. So now she's going to sleep all day until about 3:30. So she'll wake up in about 45 minutes, and then she'll be in my face wanting food again. That's how it works. That one did. That one did. That one did. That one did not. That one did. 2 more hits. That one did. Alright, 3 down. There are no more crystals available. That's the only crystal that's available at this point, so... And we can't even get into any of the other ones. Oh, we need the mitts, too, so we need 4 items. There's 4 items we need. We need cane, mitts, flute, and flips. I'm leaning towards there being an item in here, because where we got that fire rod? Up the corner. Oh, it looks like Zelda is done. I see they changed the topic. They're playing Dark Souls now. So it's like the Hell Hour. It's like all the games that you never want to play. Oh, shit. I made a small mess up here. Hey, so got it. Doing okay. How's your weekend going? I made a tiny goof here. And I could still correct it, but, and I should, but I'm not. I made a small error here. I forgot to check PED. This is actually a really good seed to check the PED, too. I really should have checked PED there. I mean, I could still do it. I could leave here and just do it. But... Not horrid. That's fair. Not horrid's okay. Damn it. God, fuck me. God damn it. Yeah, I hear ya. All that for a fucking heart. Ooh, but it wasn't just any heart. It was Sank heart. I'm gonna do it. I hate to do this. It's gonna cost me a little bit of time to go do this, but this is all I can pull the pad right now if I want. Like, it's all out there. So this is just too big of an opportunity to pass up here. I don't want to miss this one. Just couch. Oh, I feel better now. Means we don't have to go back and do that shit. Alright, good. And I just bonked. Oh, no, I didn't. Well, I bonked off of that. I thought... I was totally expecting to bonk off the bush. I didn't even pull back. Alright, so we're going to finish this top half. It's not going to take long. And then we'll go south, and we're starting to run out of things to check. Which is good, because we don't have the mitts yet. Like, if we have mitts go mode, it'd be perfect. Part of me actually wants to go get that, and the other half is like, don't be a fucking pussy. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. The football season ended last week, so I can't discuss it. I'm waiting for baseball to start. Football is dead to me. It's dead to me. Like, I know that there's 3 games this weekend. There's only 3, not 4. There's 2 today and 1 tomorrow. God, Jesus Christ. Plus 2 bonks. Oh, well, that's right. If you're a Redskins fan, your season... Wow. Yeah, that's a rough season to be a Redskins fan. You were on your, like, 4th string quarterback, so... Yeah, that's a rough one. Matsuri, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. I can't. Like, I cannot. It was, let's put it this way. Think of the most heartbreaking way to end your season. Multiply it by 10. And if you follow the Bears, you'll understand why multiply by 10. Because it's just so absurd to end your season on that. Oh, look, a cane. I wish I would have had one of those earlier today. I would have won the shenanigans run. I guess to answer your question legitimately, I've got Saints and... Like, Saints, yeah. I think the Saints out of the NFC right now is almost a foregone conclusion. I'm gonna leave 3 in there. Dribbling a Redskins fan that's engaged to a Giants fan whose friend is a Cowboys fan. You need to get better friends. Giants and Cowboys, and you're a Redskins fan. At least you're not a fucking Eagles fan. 'Cause fuck the fucking Eagles! I had to get that out. Feel better now? You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel better. I don't actually feel better. And I do. I wish I did, but I don't. But I don't. I wish I did. But I don't. Because fuck the fucking Eagles to hell. I think I hate the Eagles worse now than the Green Bay Packers. I think my hatred now is Eagles 1, Packers 2, Vikings 3. I think that's how it is. And I have no legit reason to hate the Eagles. I don't. Like, no real... I mean, obviously after last week I do, but...
Well, it is.
I did that.
It isn't. It's both.
Fuck the fucking Eagles. Our container and a chest. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about that. Well, no, why would you? Like, why would you get into the fucking Giants? Fuck the Giants. There's nothing good about the goddamn Giants. Fuck them. Fuck the fucking fuckers. Where the fuck are the mitts at? Speaking of fuck. Speaking of all sorts of fucktitude. Where the fuck are the mitts? No, there's nothing in here. We know the pet's dead. We know Green Pendant's dead. check Agina, and then it's Thieves Town. We gotta go back to Thieves. Or Mushroom. So I think in that order we'll do a save quit and we'll actually go turn the Mushroom in. Matsuri, we will not speak of it. We will not speak of this. Now you understand why we will not speak of this. It is verboten. We do not talk about such things here. That which will not be said. Well, we're down to 2 spots. So we'll do a soft reset if we have to here. This seed is going all sorts of swimmingly fucking shitty. That's right, we do have that as well. But, and soft reset. We have to go back to Thieves Town. It's actually really unfortunate. Well, only one of the things you said right there is correct. And I'll give you a hint. It's not the latter. So that means mitts are going to be in here, right? Mitts almost have to be in Thieves Town. That sucked. I mean, we were in there and we left 3 items in. I just couldn't bring myself to full clear it. But now we have to do it the slow way, which really sucks. Because there's nothing else left. Well, technically I didn't check Bombo's tablet, but we know that, you know, that's... We know Bombo's tablet won't have anything because Bombo's tablet never has anything. It's not allowed to have anything. Sure, hey, back off! Hey. The Cubs had a horrible year last year, and they still won 93 games.
How many are playing?
162. The Cubs had a horrible year.
That's a lot of games.
We had like injuries constantly. You know, we lost Chris Bryant for half the year. We lost 2 of our starters. We lost 2 of our closers. And we still won 93 fucking games. So you just watch your fucking language there, young man. I forgot to do that. The Mets have a really bad year last year in injuries. Honestly, I honestly do not have an answer for that. I don't remember. Dude, I'm still bitter about 2015, okay? So, yeah, I'm still very bitter about 2015. So, I'm not a fan of the New York Mets. Which one? There have been a few of them that have been discovered recently. Shit, that opens bad. Now Pod is back in. Ugh. Tablets, yeah. Yeah, I actually checked Ether Tablet out of fucking habit, but I skipped Bombo's tablet intentionally. We were talking about it this morning, actually. It's just like, how did that survive for 3 months and nobody realized it? there's a bug in logic that basically there's two tablets. There's Ether tablet and Bombo's tablet. There's a bug in the logic that basically says key progression items can never appear in those locations. And it had been in here for 3 months. Nobody caught it until the other day. No, it's just nobody realized it. Yeah, they have. Well, I mean, the V29 they did. I mean, before, but it's just V30. It's just that's a. You know what it was, and it's funny. We talked about this during Shenanigans. The moment that came out, the first thing I did is I went to look at the spreadsheet that Christos always releases for each new with each new patch. You know how he runs the 25 or 30,000 permutations, and he didn't do it for this one. Shit, we gotta go back to pod. Fuck me. It's on Helma. I mean, I guess it could be a... We should do Spike Cave first. It's a one-of. Well, they're both one-ofs at this point, so... Yeah, but he didn't run... If he would have ran the 25,000 permutations like he always does, we would have seen it immediately. Because we would have looked at the percentages and been like, there's a problem here? See these tablets? There's a fat 0 next to it. There should only be one item that you could never get on a tablet. That's the fucking book. Oh no, this is a race. This is the weekly, the standard weekly. Which is weird, because I never fucking play this race. I hate standard. Oops. Ugh. Bonking all over the place. The bonk game is going to be fun today. Shit on me. Could have had that a long time ago. Fuck. I was actually up here too, and I thought about it, but no, we don't need to do that, do we? Shit. Alright, well, we'll get these 6, and then we'll find out what we need to do to get into the other shit. And we're still 3 items away from go. We still need the cane, the flippers, and the flute. Is that thing already empty? I filled it up this morning.
Yeah, it's making the noise like it's...
Yeah, I filled it this morning.
Like all the way?
Yes. Well, it was sitting at like 29 when I woke up this morning. Oh, okay. It's just running kind of weird. I just fucking filled it this morning. Yeah, I do. I had 4 gallons. Of course, it's Bombos. It means we're 4 items away from go mode. Thank you very little.
It's funny how you're running 2 different conversations together. It sounds weird.
It's called multitasking, babe. I'm great at it. I can barely focus on one thing. There's our flute. Damn it, if we would have just checked that Spike Cave. Why do we fucking always skip Spike Cave? I tell myself Spike Cave is the easiest item to get because it's a save code away. And you're right there. It doesn't take very long to get. And then I'm always like, yeah, I'll get it later. It's like, I don't need it right now. I can always come back and get it later. It's the easiest item to get. We'll get it. We'll get it. And then I just keep forgetting to do it. Like, I had 2 opportunities to do it. This is my 3rd trip up that mountain already. Yeah, I'm done here now. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, except this time the catfish had the hook shot. I mean, I've actually, you take out those little things, I've actually had a pretty slick run. We do know that we don't have to do purple chest. So I guess I could do catfish really fast, and then we go to Meyer. We'll do the two Smithy. We'll do Smithy and hammer pegs, and then we'll head to the Meyer zone and see what's in there. We'll end up going into Meyer. The only thing right now that there's one item that we haven't gotten, and that's on Helma. So obviously that's the cane. Obviously the cane is going to be sitting on Helma's. We cleared everything else out. There was nothing. We left one item. It was out of sequence anyway, but that being said, the sequence was right there anyway. It's not like there was much there, because the lantern was right in the open. Which is really weird that Thieves Town, the only progression for Thieves Town was the lantern. Which means we didn't need any of that shit anyway. Yeah. Give me something good. That is not good. Although I still am on green mail and only, what, 9 hearts? I dropped that a little bit too... No, good. That's where I wanted to drop it. Good. Because I want to flute when I get out of here. We'll head down to Meyer. I mean, this really has been a shitty seed, to be honest. Catfish is required. Zora required. Mitts inside a spike cave. You know, Pod was a dud. We checked Pod. We've checked all 3 pendants, and actually all 3 pendants were all duds. So there's no way that's Bombos. We're probably gonna end up having to go in there. But we'll check these first, because Kane. Of course we did this first. Oh, go fuck off. I might actually go check. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go do that. I'm gonna go turn in the powder before I do, before I even go into Meyer. Unless this is the cane. Unless this is said cane. I mean, it's not hard to figure this out at this point. We're almost last place checked for everything here. We're pretty much there. So yeah, there's only this now, and Batman, and fucking Helmasaur. That being said, we are 2 items away from go now. We need Bombos, and we need, Flips. Flips would be the best go mode item, honestly, because then we know that we don't have to worry about Swamp or anything like that. Like this, because now I'm not going to want to cycle it. I mean, that would have been fine, but... So, yeah, we just need to find a couple items in here. Really should mark off that I have... It's like we don't want a Godmire here, for fuck's sake. We definitely do not. Because we are going to full clear this. Don't want to waste a Godmire on a trip like this. Because that's just a waste. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this side. Might be a waste of, what, 30 seconds or whatever, but it's fine. Whatever. And we already wasted a decent amount of time with the, with Spike Cave. There in time. We get a clue anyway. We still, again, we're still missing 2 items, so... And if we find a quality of life item here, like blue mail would be perfectly fine. I'd be okay with blue mail. Or silvers at this pace. And there is money in the banana stand. You gonna be in the map, or are you gonna be a key? Oh, 10 arrows! That's what I always wanted! Oh, thank you! I needed more arrows. I didn't need any more arrows. Being sarcastic. There's Bombos. Alright. Unfortunately, that is the item we did not want to get. It means the flippers are in T-Rock, most likely. But... So the question is going to come down, do we do Batman before going to T-Rock? And I think the answer to that is yes. I'm going to be slightly careful here, actually, because I do not have a safety right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. God, I have no idea the pattern of this thing. I don't think I've ever tried to get that. I don't know why I just went the bombs here. This thing gonna do shit. I don't think I've ever tried to do that before. Let's do 2 extra items. 2 extra menus here, not just 1. I don't think I've ever tried to anti-fairy that thing before. I had no idea what the pattern was. Alright, so we just need some flips. We know where they're not. I mean, it's good news, bad news. Good news is we know we get to Go mode, Ice Palace, and Swamp Palace. Bad news is we have to take 2 more trips out Death Mountain, most likely. I should have I should have taken a hit there. I should have intention. I'm actually gonna dash straight into this to take a hit. Because I do not want sword beams here, because it's already laggy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the... We're just gonna do the 1F check, because if it is, that saves us 4 minutes. It's a 1F check, it's gonna take very little time. I mean, shit, we've checked everything else, why don't we just check everything? And if this comes up a dud, we just go to Death Mountain, we go to Turtle Rock. I mean, it's kind of where it's expected to be anyway. Let's see what Bruce Wayne's got today. What you got, Bruce? Anything good? You got some flips? You got some aquatic footery? Yes? No? Maybe? And now trip number 4 up Death Mountain. I'm gonna make 5 today. One of these days, I'll actually hit the goddamn button. Hi! What's up, Bubby? Yeah, it's 3:17. She's waking up because she's getting hungry. We have not opened this yet. No, because it's Bombos. We just got it. So, I mean, if you actually take out... If we would have picked up those mitts at a decent time, like after we finished Hera, we would be in decent shape here. But because we didn't, we're probably a good 5-10 minutes behind. Because we checked a lot of shit. We did every other dungeon at this point, so... And it could still be on fucking Helmasaur. It is possible. It is very possible. But there's 6 items up here. We have to do it anyway. Actually, it's funny. We had to come up here. Out of the 5 trips we've taken, well, 4 trips that we'll take 5 in the end. 3 of them were actually required. I think we only took 1 additional trip up here that we didn't have to, and that was the one to Spike Cave. Because the flute was up here, and you need the flute to go back down to get the cane. So you needed to do at least minimum of 4, unless the flippers are in pod, and then you could have done it with 3. Never actually stopped at Fat Fair or Mushroom Hut, did I? Probably should have. We'll probably do it before we finish. Just gonna do it this way. I don't know. Again, it doesn't matter if we do this now or later. It really doesn't matter. There was a discussion about this, is that if you find the Go Mode item like that, and you know you have to make another trip up here, should you just save quit out, leave, and then come back up later? And I think the argument on that ended up being no. You should just finish it. But... I don't remember what the reasoning behind it was. You're gonna have to do it anyway. It's just a weird one. It's a weird situation because, again, we know we get to go mode the rest, so that's good. But like, it's a weird one because you could finish here just fine. Don't like that key being that close to the door, especially in green mail. So we're at 10 hearts green mail. So yeah, we're gonna stop at we'll stop at the Mushroom Hut and fill up before we leave, before we head back up to GT. We'll actually probably do it even before we do. We'll do it immediately, just in case ice happens to be a bitch, which it can be from time to time. And we used our key, so we have to check this chest. This is not the time to skip this chest. So you gotta go around. I mean, you can skip it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because if this is a small key and the other one and the other small key happens to be beyond, then you're fucking yourself pretty hard. There you go. Because if this isn't a small key and you hadn't done that, you'd have to walk back because you couldn't mirror. Or even worse, this is the small key, and you didn't get the other one, and then you'd have to go all the way through Laser Bridge, only to find that there's not one on there. That would be even worse. If you have a small key at that point, chance it, sure, why not? It doesn't matter very much. But definitely, you'll never see me do that with no keys. That's such a huge gamble. The risk-reward on that is not worth it. So the question here is, who's already in GT? I guarantee somebody is in GT right now in this race. Somebody by now, somebody is in GT. I'm off on that. I'm gonna bonk the shit out of it. Dick. That's gonna cost me an easy one. Yep. Bad positioning here to get this. We'll get the double, but we gotta walk around to get the third. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're not gonna save quit. Normally I'd save quit from here, but I think we just left two on Laser Bridge. I'm gonna mirror because I do want to go to the Mushroom Hut. Do I need to go to the Mushroom Hut? No, but I'm going to. Green mail, 10 hearts. I mean, 10 hearts is a lot, but also silverless. There's just no reason not to do this. I have 2 empty bottles. I have 1 empty bottle, apparently. Really shouldn't have done that. That's 10 seconds for that? I should have just left. I thought I had 2 empty bottles. Let's do our favorite place in the world. At least we get to go mode it. It's not going to fuck us this time. Got us earlier today, too. You got it all done without any cats bothering you, huh? They're gonna find out. They're gonna be like, son of a bitch. Totally missed the opportunity. Well, I suspect somebody's gonna get a sub 130 on this one. You could sub 130 this. If you go to Spike Cave early enough, you could sub 130 this. And if you stayed out of pendants, the pendants, except for the lantern, which wasn't really needed inside of Thieves Town, the pendants were completely worthless. So yeah, if you stayed clear pendants and decided to do Spike Cave after Hera, pretty damn good route. The tricky part was, again, Zora and Catfish both had required items. So that's a little screwy. I'm shocked I didn't run that spike right there. So that part's a little screwy. But, you know, beyond that, this was a pretty easy seed. No, change that. I shouldn't say that. When Catfish, Zora, and Spike Cave all have required items, I would not call it easy. I would not call that easy. Almost fucked that up. Just gonna do it the easy way. Probably should use fire out here, but that's fine. Just in case we run into any issues, it gives us 8 additional fire rod shots to stay away from puffs, but shouldn't be a problem. And then we fuck that up and get them out of the corner like idiots. Glad I did. Because that actually could have gotten messy. Could have gotten messy. Alright, go mode swamp, and we're off. We're looking in the 140s right now. Yeah, we still gotta do swamp. That's only gonna take about 2.5 minutes total. Get there and clear it, we'll be out. We'll be in GT by 132. So I'm looking at like a low 140, depending where the big key is. Oh! Ah, Velwyn! 11! Oh my god, 11! You are 1 month away from the big old platinum boot, buddy. Give me a second, I will get you some bonks. You get a big old platinum boot in your future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 bonks. Many, many, many thanks to you, kind sir. That gold boot is going to become platinum next month. How about that? Showed up at a good time, too, because speaking of some bonks, we're going to have a few. For what? Yeah, we've got a few that are, I think, what, 16 is our longest right now? I think Dread is at 16. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's basically when I started restreaming it. It was summer of 2017. But by the way, to answer your question, yeah, we're not opening anything on the way, but it's still going to take us at least another minute and a half to finish Swamp Palace, and we still have to climb GT. We still have to climb Death Mountain back up to GT, and that takes at least a minute, so... so yeah, we still... 132, we'll open GT between 132 and 133. We're not checking anything else, but... Yeah, the one-hit KO, yeah. I watched the middle of it. I missed the first 30 minutes, and then I watched it until this race started. So I missed the very end, too. I could never do that. Zelda's skill is on a level so high that it makes me stupid jealous. Oh, and no one finished sub 130. I'm a little surprised about that. Oh, fuck. I tried to squeeze that one through and missed. Oh, I want to hit this beetle intentionally. Thank you. I do not want sword beams here. He's stupid good. Damn it. Oh, shit, I'm gonna get a 2-cycle. Yep. Yep. Okay, honestly, I could, that I could do. Like, one-hit knockout, Silverless Master Sword, I could do that. I'd probably fail it once or twice, but I could do that. It's all of the navigation pieces, and then some of the bosses like Vitreous. Like, Vitreous, no. That's fucking dumb. No, we might at least get to GT before we, yeah, we're 132. Or actually, it's going to be 133. But, yeah. Yeah, I heard the... I tuned in as he was climbing Aga Tower. I heard about the Trolldorm kill. Alright, well, we're probably going to get to GT before... Oh, he got a Cold Stare... Oh, that's the worst. Cold Stare deaths and Vitreous deaths are the two worst. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, those are probably the worst. Although, I'd say, the Trinex deaths in low percentage, because you obviously don't take the safety door. Those are bad. Oh yeah, no, they almost all run console. They all. I can't imagine anybody would be running speed game running on anything unless it required emulator. Everybody's gonna be running on hardware. I mean, we run on hardware, although we're running on an NT. Yeah, well, I'm using the NT. It's got the upscaler. It's got the smoother. So that's why this looks a lot better. Yeah, but it's not. But it's still an emulator. The SNES Mini, if you're talking about the that still runs on an emulated piece. It's not an actual. It's not a pure, hardware piece of actual hardware. Like, it's not a pure console. It still runs on an emulator. And that's the difference, is that the way that an emulator works with its hardware interrupts is much, much, much different than the way that software interrupts work. So, yeah. If you have somebody that's not used to it, it really fucks with you. I know when... Oh, wow, I got both of them. That was unintentional. I mean, totally intentional. I meant to do that. Yeah, if you're not used to it, it'll really fuck with your shit. Because the timing is just going to be off. Your timing is going to be way off. Right now we're looking at a 142-ish. Between 120 40. Again, it depends when we find this thing. Count 7 minutes from where we find the key because we're doing this silverless. You can cut 30 seconds off if we find silvers. I'm really surprised no one's done. Well, butter makes things... Makes phase 2 slightly easier, but... Now we got the bug net. Now we're good to go. Now we've got everything we need. And, ooh, Glowing just finished. Good for him. He only won because it's not a shenanigans run. God, watching Gloin run sometimes is hilarious in these shenanigans runs on Saturday. He had a treat today. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned, goofy way of bouncing over it. Let's pad that bonk count. Yeah, we're still 7 minutes out. So... But again, that's like 5 minutes slower than I expected. Okay, one key, right? Just one. Okay, we gotta stop up top. We got half magic, but 2 green or 2 blues, so we can be a little bit liberal here. We could be a bit liberal with our magic. And not do what I just did right there. Oh, shit. Oops. God damn it. Ugh. Fucking horrible execution there. Second place is in. Again, we're still 6-ish minutes behind. More if we keep fucking up like that. So what that actually ended up being is our pendant dives. You take the pendant dives out and we're right there. So, but yeah, I mean that's... knowing Gloin, he did pendant dives too. He does enjoy doing pendant dives when they're available, so... The pod dive was the expensive one. Like, that pod dive cost us a lot of time. Again, we could be incredibly liberal here. Ow. Okay, let's not keep running into things. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. We don't want to be that liberal. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to fuck up the timing. Let's see if we can do this with butter. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Did we get the freebie? Oh, just missed it. Almost got the one cycle with the charge. So close. So close. So close. And Prier is done. Good for him. So, no podium today, boys. And girls. And kittens and whatever. Not gonna judge. Plenty of magic here. Do not need to stop. We do need to get a key, however, in this next room. That's probably silvers right there. Like, there's not many places silvers could be, to be honest. We checked almost everything. I don't know exactly why I needed to get those. Ooh, look at that extra $1. Ooh, we're set. Now we're set. Get out of there. Wait, what am I doing? He just wanted to hide in the corner. Wow, we got 21 additional dollars out of here. Well, you could have done ice, but it would have been a sequence break. See, I don't agree with doing Ice Palace early. When Swamp is required. Change what I'm gonna say. If Swamp is a pendant, then shit yes. You can sequence break Ice Palace till the cows come in. But if Swamp is required, I will never sequence break it. Oh, come on. Oh my god, what is up with our timing right now? Our timing is horseshit. I turned what should have been a 4 or 5 cycle into like an 8. I don't even know how many that was. But yeah, I would never dive into Ice Palace without the flippers when Swamp is required. Never. And this is why. Because if flippers happen to be your go mode item, you just save 4 minutes. We're still in green mail, aren't we? Well, we can take 2 hits. If we decide to give Ganon a hug. He is huggable. Look at him. Not gonna fuck around with it though. I get my 6 and get out of there. Oh wait, 7. Haha! This is an ugly spot here. Oh no! Don't fire bat me, please. Don't fire bat me on the way back. Okay, good. We should be fine. Just don't give Ganon a big old hug, because... Full clearing ice takes about 5 minutes. Takes about 5. Oh, I'm gonna miss this. Yep. It was in there. Alright, we're gonna reset here. I just blew him. Means we can't get one here. Yep. We're gonna have to reset after this one because we're not gonna get him on the high end here. No, too late. I was late on that one too. Timing is so off. I just don't do this enough these days. I really should, but... Why is my timing such shit right now? I mean, he's only got 2 hits left on him, so I'm just trying to finish this. Oh, just 1, okay. Now 5 people are in. We're looking at 6th here, unless we get sniped. Sniper no sniping! Oh, what did you say before? I kind of missed that. Okay, so there's been ice. There's been a lot of people do ice early instead of chasing pendants. Full clear ice takes, well, again, yeah, full clear ice takes about 5 or 6 minutes. Probably 5. With Bombos, worst case ice is 6. It's still, I would gladly do Thieves Town over ice. Thieves Town takes less time than ice. Thieves Town is almost always in sequence. And you don't actually need to finish Thieves Town sometimes. You find the 4 items before you even get to the end. So, yeah, I would... And the problem is that Cold Stare and the Asshole Chest, there's almost always 1 item left when you get to those 2 chests. And you don't know what is what. So, it's really difficult to get that in. But, yeah. And again, I have an unnatural hatred for Ice Palace, so I'm a little off on that. Hey, you stole my number. But yeah. So Gloin, did you do a pod dive? I know I did. And then I last place checked Mitts. Yeah, I went into every pendant. Nothing there in any of them, unless you count the lantern. And then, yeah, I was last place checked for the fucking mitts. So I knew I was going to be at least 5 minutes back. I did too. Yep. I full cleared every... I got the 2 items out of Desert, even though that was fast. You know, that was pretty fast. So, but yeah, and then I did pod. The only thing I didn't do Helma, but I did go into pod because I had the mirror before heading to pod and Eastern. I picked up the mirror super early. Yeah. Oh, that makes. Oh, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. It was pretty obvious that flippers were going to be instead of Turtle Rock. Although I did check Batman, just because it was a one of, and I got the, you get the powder, you got the powder right down there too. So I did check Batman, just because it was a one of, it's really fast, and if it saved me an additional, minute climbing up Death Mountain a 5th fucking time, then that would have been worth it. So interesting seed though with the there's 3 items that were just buried. That were in spots nobody likes to check. Spike, Catfish, and Zora. We got the Catfish and the Zora checks really well. Zora, I fake flippered, did the Zora router, did Zora early, got the mirror. Actually I got the hint from Pod. Was it Pod or Eastern? One of the 2. One of them had the, there's a unique item in plain sight, and then I immediately went to Pyramid, and it was the boots. And then I followed that up to Catfish and got the hook shot. Unfortunately, from there, we kind of lost track of where we were going, and it took us forever to find the next item. So, we full cleared Skullwoods, full cleared, Village of Outcasts, did a lot of the overworld area before we went up to Spike Cave. So, shit happens. Yep. I never found a mail upgrade, and I think I was at 11 hearts at the end. I was still green mail 11 hearts. I just stopped and bought some goo on the way before heading up there, and I needed one of them. Swamp had one? Okay. Yeah, I go-moded Swamp, so... Wait, how did you not go-mode Swamp? What were you missing? There's no way that Swamp wasn't your go-mode. You weren't in go-mode, unless you just picked up items on the way. Okay, you just picked up shit on the way. Okay. I mean, there are a couple of chests that are right there. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Silvers were in either Bob's chest, Ice Armos, or up top. There, I didn't find silvers. They were in GT, obviously. There's what, 6 chests we didn't check in there? Yeah. 7. Forgot. Tile room. Definitely wasn't worth that. I'm just pissed at the opening sequence. Like, this is why I hate standard. I had a 4:30 escape and then still had to go back. I never found a fucking bomb. I killed every goddamn thing en route, never found a fucking bomb and escape. Had to go back later and get the bow. I fucking hate standard for that reason. It's horse shit. You can lose a minute just because you didn't get a fucking bomb drop. It's fucking ridiculous. That is why I hate this fucking mode. Because immediately you know, oh, I'm down a minute. I'm going into this already a minute in the hole. Yeah, dude, I was right there with you. That was my concern because we didn't have anything. It's just like, oh, there's nothing here at all. So yeah, there's obviously going to be a glove upgrade, and it ended up being the fucking hand or fucking the bow, but. Hi. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, isn't it? Hey, Bubby. You're getting hungry, aren't you? You getting hungry? There's nothing going on right now. I don't know if there's, let me look at, ooh, hold on. Is that running? There is a Final Fantasy race. Hold on. What did we get? 17. Somebody picked that. It wasn't me. Ooh, shit. Holy buckets. We got a clear leader in the clubhouse now. That's a huge one. Holy shnikes. That's lower than I thought, too. We got a 162. Gloin, what were you? You put it in here, didn't you? What were you? I thought I saw you put it in. What did you get? A 146. Ooh. Damn. We had a lot more. Alright. Shit. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, I did all those fucking pendant dungeons, so... I don't want to do that race. I don't want to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see what's going on right now. Give me a second. I'm looking.
How am I going to do this?
I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't see anything. Nah, I don't see anything. Alright, I'm going to kill it for right this second. I'm going to go feed my cats. And I will keep my eyes open. I kind of want it. I'm kind of in that mood where I want to get another one in. But it's not going to be right this second. So, if you want to see when I come on, hit the notification button. Yeah, I know. Meow. So, all right, boys and girls, we're gonna swing out for right now. We'll be back later. I'll get at least one more in here at some point, but I gotta feed this wild beast right here. So, if I don't see you guys, have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you guys later.